So now what do we do is like select our data. I'll be adding sheets here. Okay, I have my data. Okay. Why don't we take only the first one? So I have many datas here, right? So the same data which is reflected with the copy paste. But I don't want to take all those things, but I want to show by only the selected cells. Can you guys do this actually when you have a different set of data and you want to highlight by only one set of a data, which you can copy without any option, which is like numerically. We have a data here, right? So what do we do is like we'll select this data out of having a number of variety of sets here. I'll select this data. Okay, select this, and we have an option in the home tab. Go to editing group, and here we have something like fill options. Okay, in fill we are aware of how to fill down, up, and left, right. We can drag it on in simple terms, so we don't require to go with a fill option, right? The best way that we can go is across worksheet. So what happens is worksheets is like the data that you have selected in the first sheet will reflect on the 2, 3, 4. So whatever the selected sheets you want to reflect on. Okay. So when I have selected my data, you are able to see it is inactive. You're not able to see that actually. So what do we do is like just select this data and hold the shift button. Okay, don't leave it until I tell you. Hold the shift button and now select the sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 5. You are able to see in general our sheets are like this, right? But here after selecting with the shift option, you're able to see these 4 sheets are active in position. Okay, so now what do we do is like after activating this 3 sheets, let's go for the fill options. And now you can observe it is inactive because before it was so not active, but it is active now. So select the word across worksheets. Don't leave the shift button. Let it be the same. And now here you can go with all, content, and format. So all instance, entire data with the formatting with the text. Content you want it, entire text, but not the formatting. Only formatting, no text. So I'll show you with content. Let's try content and now say okay. Leave the shift button. Now watch it out on the second sheet. See here, only the content is displayed in the second sheet, third sheet, and fifth sheet. You are able to see it's not even visible. It's not like any difference is not showing. For this, what do we do is like we just go for copying and pasting in every sheet. We'll select every sheet and we'll apply the same paste option. But the best way, the easiest way that you can go with by this. Okay. Right. And let's even try with all option. How does it have? Okay. So guys, that you select for your data, what happens is like, let me come here and let me select this 4 and I'll insert the cells. Okay, so this is there. Okay, so let me select the same data. Okay, after selecting this data, okay, let me select from 14th data. You are able to see this selection. Hold the shift button. Go to sheet 2, 3, and 5. And now let's go for fill options and across worksheets. Now let's take all and say okay and leave the shift button. And now let's go for sheet 2. You are able to see the same data. Why did I take instead of the first table, the second table is because I have selected my data in the 14th cell. In the 14th cell, I have the data. And in sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 5, you are able to view the same set of a data even here. For a better, more clarity, I'll show you. I'm selecting the data in between. Okay. In between, that is columns FGH and 14 the cell. So if I select the same data holding the shift button and go with sheets and now fill across worksheets, all okay, and leave the shift button. Now let's observe it. It is in F column 14C, F14. So from which cell you select, the same place it will be affecting it. If you select from the F14 and you want to display it on the first sheet, you can't go with that. So you want it, you can select and drag it on. Okay. So don't go for the copy paste. The best way that you can do is like the best shortcut is like select your data and see my cursor. When I keep my cursor out of the selected box, you're able to see it's a plus symbol, right? But when I keep my cursor here and keep your cursor line of the border, in the border line. So when you select on the border line, see, hold with your mouse and drag it. You're able to see that dragging points and leave it. So see here, from F14, it came to L15. Okay, so this is a short way that you can make it up, because instead of deleting the cells or copying that same set of data, better way that you can do is like this. Even you can drag it on and keep above. So wherever the location that you are required, you can go with that. Okay, so here we are known with the basic points. So I have a sheet with a insert, page layout, formulas, data tab. So mostly home tab is used for getting up the data, and you beautify your data however you want it. So beautify is nothing but adding up a makeup. So the makeups like font, alignment, numbering, styles, colors, you want to make it attractive by your set of a selection of your borders, your font colors, everything that you wanted, you'll be going with a home tab.